Besties, this is a little PSA that the mental health tips you hear, like how to reduce anxiety, how to have good days, especially with all the remote work and everything that's happening, they work. Full disclosure, I've been having a lot of anxiety-filled days just because whenever I'm doing remote work, like online work, here by myself all day, I don't have anyone to bounce ideas off of, to chat with, and it can really lead to you being just totally inside your head. So, for instance, yesterday, I did not open the blinds. I did not change into real people clothes. I did not put on any makeup. I woke up, I took some coffee and breakfast with me upstairs to my desk, and I started getting going on classwork. And surprise, surprise, it was not good. It was not good for me. By like 11 a.m., I was feeling burnt out, overwhelmed, not wanting to do any kind of work. Also, with my internship that I've been talking about, there's been some things happening. I don't know, whenever I'm editing this video, if I have like an update, I'll insert it. Good news, I can give a little update. So on Wednesday, I heard from my soon-to-be supervisor from the internship that they had to reconfirm if I was allowed on site. And whenever she said that, I thought that meant that I was not going to be allowed to be on site, or at least that it was up in the air still. And so I was a little bit worried that I was not going to be able to complete my internship and that I was going to have to find a new place. And I asked them like, oh, and if they say no, like the higher up she was asking, if they say no, what does plan B look like? Like what happens there? And she told me that they do not offer off-site internships. So that is how I kind of spiraled, was thinking that I was no longer going to be able to be at that place for my internship and that I was going to have to find a new one and try to get all of my hours with the delay that would cause. Now, I know that it would have worked out. If that had happened, it would have worked out. It would have been fine. And I eventually got to that place, you know, whenever I was feeling anxious, I took it to absolute worst case scenario, walked myself through worst case scenario, saw that I would not be dead, and so I knew that it would be okay. However, it actually is looking like it will actually genuinely be okay. I will hear back early next week if I can be on site, and whenever I talked to her yesterday, it seemed like it would be okay. So hopefully no actual big news. Hopefully the news is no news, but that is why I felt very stressed, very anxious, was because I thought I was going to have to go through the whole searching process and onboarding process and training process all over again. And as of right now, I do not. Hopefully it stays that way. But basically I've just been having to do lots of phone calls, lots of emails, trying to make sure that all my bases are covered. And yesterday, as that was happening, and as I didn't take any of my self-care moments throughout the day, I got overcome by the stress of it all, by the anxiety of it all, which I shouldn't have felt surprised about at all, because like I said, I didn't incorporate any of those little self-care things throughout the day. So today, and I didn't film it all because my focus was on being well, you know, not necessarily showing it all, but today I got out of bed at a reasonable time, I opened the blinds, I put on clothes, I went to a coffee shop so I could be like in the presence of others as I did my work today. I was more productive than I have been like at all. I read 2 chapters for my communities class for my grad program. Was there for about 3.5 hours, feeling great, feeling like an actual human person. I went to Target and made a return. I ended up getting a sweater while I was there, so it was kind of more of an exchange, except I'll be getting more money back than I spent. So I visualize the sweater as free, even though it really still is my money. Now I'm taking a little break for lunch, because again, as I mentioned, the things that people say will make you feel good actually do. Yesterday, I forgot to eat lunch. I don't know why. Was I doing many other things? No. And then did I feel awful? Yes. So today I'm cutting up a little fruit salad for myself. I'll probably have more. I doubt this will totally fill me up. In a little bit, I'm gonna get outside, go on a walk, because it's a beautiful day and I shouldn't miss out on those just because I have work to do, you know? So that being said, this is your sign. Do it with me today. If there's something that you know you should do to make you feel better, then do it. Whether that's going for a walk, to move your body, whether that's calling a friend, whether that's eating 3 full meals, just do it today. And what's crazy is that they actually work. Bro, this fruit salad is looking good. I guess you can see my grapes. I was kind of trying to hide them. These grapes are old, so I cannot eat all of them. But I'm going to try to eat the ones that I can, that are still good, that are shriveled. But welcome to a little grad school day in my life. I know it's starting at 1:30 p.m. because as I mentioned, the goal this morning was not to film. The goal this morning was to jump start the headspace back into the right spot. And I do think it is okay. Basically, like I said, I don't want to give too many details, but I'm just having to come up with like plans B and C in case some things fall through. And I think originally whenever I learned that I was going to need to come up with plans B and C, I felt anxious because I hadn't left room in my head to be doing anything other than my plan, you know what I mean? And when I am home alone, only seeing myself all day, then that can start to really spiral in your head. But I'm feeling better now because no matter what happens, like I've walked myself through the worst case scenarios, and worst case scenarios are still fine, still good. So anxiety ain't got nothing on me today. In honor of appreciating the little things, check out these plants enjoying their sun, enjoying their sunbathing time. It is now the next day. It is Friday. It's the morning, so I figured I kind of have a mixed bag of things going on today, so I figured I would keep vlogging. But yesterday, after the last clip you saw, I sat back down in our living room and did more schoolwork. I got a lot of schoolwork done yesterday, which felt good because I got it done not like at the expense of myself, you know, like it was the good kind of productive. And then I went to happy hour with some friends afterwards. I actually walked there, which was kind of funny. I like got dressed up in one of like jeans and tank top, got all ready to go, and then walked like, I think it was just 0.7 miles away, which is why I walked it. But had a little hot girl walk on the way to happy hour, and then stayed there for like 2.5 hours just chatting, having a good time. You know, those good activities for your mental health, seeing friends. It was really good. Slept last night, honestly not super well. Went to bed late, didn't sleep well. So today I'm trying to bounce back. I have this cute little outfit. Ignore the mess around me. That's something we're going to be doing later today. I was just going to wear biker shorts and this little bra, and then I looked at the weather and it is 57 degrees outside. You know what that is? That's fall. So I'm just going to throw on like, I don't know, something else. Something else to make me not chilly as I go for my this morning hot girl walk. My plan, I don't think I'm going to be out for too long, but I just think that it's a good way to start the day, you know, get out, be in nature, be in fresh air, ground myself, touch some grass, and it's a good little way to start the day active. 3-mile hot girl walk done. I live in an apartment, but there's a lot of like family homes around, a lot of like young families, and so it's so fun to be part of the walking crowd, like on a Friday morning at 10 a.m. just like walking with my AirPods in, my sunglasses on, passing like a couple elderly couples that are like walking on by, passing like moms pushing strollers and their cute little matching sets. Like that's a fun crowd to be a part of. I should do this more often. I just went out and vacuumed my car with my little portable vacuum from Amazon. Didn't think you'd want to see that, but whenever we went to St. Simon's like a month ago at this point, we took my car and I've never vacuumed it since then, so there's so much sand coming out of the seats, out of the floors, and it's not perfect now because I brought the vacuum. I didn't bring the like little tiny skinny attachment insert, you know, so I couldn't really get in like the crevices. I went to check the mail too, see if there's anything good. This is from Compassion. Thought it might be new pictures of the kids that I sponsor, but it's a Christmas card. But that's still fun too. I'll fill that out. Send it on back. A little In Style magazine from someone who used to live here. I guess might as well read it later. I'm in style myself. A little World Market coupon. And then this actually is a big old pack. Well, not big. This is a package. My guess is that it's a book inside because I enter Goodreads giveaways, and there was a night like a couple weeks ago at this point that I won like 6 books in one day. So those are slowly trickling in. This one, let's see, is Under the Golden Sun by Jenny Ashcroft. So whenever they send them, they're like advanced reader copies. So it's like not the full finished book. Like sometimes there's mistakes, or sometimes it'll just be further, like you can, like the back of this one, like I bet they're changing that before it's actually. It's a World War II historical love story set in the raw beauty of Australia. Honestly, this one I'm kind of excited for. Some of the ones I get are kind of, I don't want to say weird, but just not my typical vibe with like books and everything, so they kind of get pushed to the back of my to read pile. I don't even know what time it is right now. Vacuuming took a while. It's 11, so it's about an hour later. I've eaten lunch using the little groceries, the few groceries we have left. I have stuff for dinner tonight because I planned out dinner, but whenever I was planning out meals at the beginning of the week, I was like, oh, I'll just see what's left over on Friday, like just make something out of leftovers, and that I did. I cut up some onions, some green pepper, some spinach, eggs, rice. And then I also had a lot of this like really good like peanut butter chocolate trail mix I got at Target yesterday. Awful for me, like no nutritional benefit, but lots of happiness benefit. So those two are my lunch. My plan now is, earlier when I was like, oh, ignore the mess. Now you can look at the mess all around me. Just soak it in. It is not going to be like this in a second. I'm gonna turn on, I've been watching book videos on YouTube, so I'm gonna continue with that and do something with this. Happy Saturday. Making a little midday coffee. This morning, Zach and I, woo, that's gonna be very full. This morning, Zach and I got up and went to Target early because we are somehow always out of groceries, and he had a Target gift card, so I figured that would be a way to go to get some groceries. Not even a whole trip, just a little bit, but somehow we were literally always out of food. And then there's a like Ross Dress for Less that is right next to the Target. So we also went there, and I got a couple little, by a couple I mean literally 2 different pieces that I can wear to my internship that should be starting this next week, hopefully. Remember all that? I'll show ya. I've hung both of them up because I'm just very on top of it. Oh, I forgot I told you I was gonna, oh look, you can see me hunched over in the mirror, but I forgot I told you I was gonna clean my room yesterday. What I did was entirely reorganize the closet. So, see how good all that looks? I don't know if you saw that before, but this is much more organized than it was, and it took me literally forever to do. And so there's still some mess around on the floor, but that closet, I'm like not kidding, like it took like 4 hours, which is also why the vlog just kind of abruptly stopped yesterday. But the pieces I got this shirt. It very much gives me like princess vibes when I put it on, but can wear it for my little business casual get up. And then I got these pants, which fit very well, are very stretchy and comfortable. And since I'll be wearing like business casual every day that I'm there now, it's good to have stuff I can make outfits with. Yeah, I totally forgot when I just started talking that I totally cut off the vlog yesterday, but I made a good dinner. So I did the 4 hours of closet cleaning as I told you, and then I made a really good dinner. It was supposed to be basil coconut chicken, but I didn't put basil in it because I didn't really think the basil would be good with the coconut. So really I guess it was just like coconut chicken. It was really good. Put it over rice. Very delicious, very yummy. I was going to go out with some friends last night, my Obama BFF friends, but ended up just being far too tired and they went out probably like, it was even like 8:30. So like it wasn't late for like going to hang out somewhere, but I was in bed by 9. So I dipped out of that one. And that's okay. Gotta take the rest days as you need them, you know. Remember the whole prioritizing mental health thing I did at the beginning of this video? Gotta model it if I'm gonna preach it. Phone quality, because I don't want to go get my camera from all the way in the bedroom, but doing a quick little protein shake before I do a quick little shower, and then I'm gonna hit some thrift shops today. That was really, whenever I got the 2 things at Ross this morning, business, professional, whatever, business casual, I wanted to thrift like all of those clothes, but then those were just, they're accessible, cheap, and so the rest though, I'm gonna look at some thrift shops, see if there's anything good, vibe out a little bit by myself. You wanna see something sad? This plant was so healthy, so strong, and so I moved it into a cute new pot because I was like, okay, time to upgrade, time to move up in the world. And he has not taken well to the shop, as maybe you could see with that. The thrift stores I'm planning on going to, because I've planned out my itinerary, because I can't go anywhere without, you know, the TikTok sound that's like, fun fact about me is that I have never in my life been relaxed. Yeah, that's me. Planned out my thrifting itinerary. They're about 20 minutes away from me now, but then each of them are within like 5 minutes of each other. So a little bit of a drive. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Also, I know some of them have like buyback, like clothes reselling. So I'm gonna bring a bag of clothes that I don't want anymore and see like how that works, if it's gonna be worth my time, because usually I would Poshmark, and sometimes Poshmark just is not worth the time. And then if they don't buy them back, like I'll just donate somewhere else, but I prefer to donate to like, if you need something to do with your clothes that you want to clean out your closet with, look for a charity for refugees in your community, because lots of times they are in need of clothes, and then you're giving back, but not necessarily to Goodwill.
Counting the grains of sand upon the beach, Somehow that number is always out of reach.
I would not believe the pain that I have endured in the past 20 minutes. So, great thrifting so far. Can't wait to show you all that I've got. I've gone one thrift store so far. But remember how I just did my workout? That entails drinking lots of water. And then I drank my little protein thing after that. More liquid, right? So I was in the middle of the thrift store and was like, heck, I'm really starting to have to go. And so I look and their bathroom says not open to customers. Sorry, like this is to keep our team safe. So COVID closed bathroom. Okay, I understand. I kind of cut my shopping short a little bit, to be honest, because I was like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta find a bathroom. And so I'm like in this car, like already kind of shaking. Like I really had to go. And I look up a closest gas station. And I was like, okay, perfect. Sounds good. It was like 4 minutes away. So I drive the 4 minutes to get to the gas station, walk inside, not a bathroom in sight, not even a place for one. They never have one. So I was like, okay. And so then there was another gas station 3 more minutes away. Pop back in my car, drive to that gas station 3 minutes away, walk inside, go to the back where it says restrooms out of order. I asked the gas station attendant, hey, is your only bathroom out of order? And he said, yeah, it broke today. Great, sounds good. Walk back in my car. I'm seriously considering, there's a little wooded area close to this gas station, seriously considering just popping in there and going. I was like, I cannot be charged with public indecency. Like I can't have that on me right now. So I was still holding it and look for our next place. There weren't any gas stations that were within a 5-minute drive, but there was a McDonald's that was 4 minutes away. So I drive to the McDonald's, park, walk in, great, bathrooms, men's to the left, women's to the right. Women's taped off with caution tape saying out of order. Heck. And so I was thinking, well, maybe they're single stalls, because if they're single stalls, I have no problem going in the men's. So I like open it, take a little peek. No, it was not a single stall. There was one guy in a stall in there. Like I didn't peep on anyone, but I couldn't go in there with the men. And so I leave that McDonald's, and again there's a wooded area. I was really considering going, but no, it's okay. And then there was another Kroger 5 minutes away, and I was like, sometimes Krogers have bathrooms, like it's not guaranteed, but I might as well count on it. Show up to the Kroger, walk to the very back because I was thinking the bathroom would probably be there, see a little sign that says restroom, had to follow this little maze through their back stock room and found the bathroom, and I went. So we are okay now, but what was that, place number like five to find a public restroom? I'm doing okay now. About to head up little thrift location number 2 now that it's been like an hour. I do have good stuff. Can't wait to show you, but I'm gonna wait and do a haul like at the end, you know? All right, besties, thrift haul. I ended up only going 2 places because it was like 2.5 hours, and so I just didn't feel the need to go for a third. But 1 bag from one bag from the other. Now remember, some of these might be like cute, but my main goal is to have clothes to wear to my internship. Starting, got this little number. Okay. I got these pants. I'm excited to try these on and see if they actually work. Okay, these look more obnoxious on camera than I feel like they do in person. Oh, they also look short. I did not notice how short they are. Wait. Oh no. No, turns out that's my leg height. Never mind, not capris. I'm going to wash them all though before trying them on. Oh, that's funny. I'll save that for last. Got, what are these? I think I got dark green pants at both places. Well, but these are like dark green jeans. Just, you know, casual, whatever. And then, this is kind of funny, but I got this for Zap because he requested a cowboy hat. And this is like tiny. I need a Lysol before I put it on my head, but this is small. I don't think this is what he's going for, but it's what he's getting and he's gonna love it. And then I also got this. I just thought it was funny. Okay, so that was one store. I spent $21 there with all of that. Here's the second pair of green pants, but these are corduroy. They're not quite. The other ones were jeans and like stretchy jeans at that. These are corduroy. Just got a little light cami because some of the shirts that I got are kind of sheer. Got this navy, it's inside out. Got this navy shirt, another internship shirt. Got this like black satin shirt. Thought it was kind of cool. Could style that kind of fun. And then got good old blazer. I feel like that's good to have. I have one that's just black exactly like this, but it's like not very supportive, you know, like it's more of a like thin blazer. And that second store I spent $16 at. So honestly, pretty successful thrift find. I'm excited to see if it all fits or not, but I'm gonna have to wash before I, you know how that works.
My heart beats with yours, so you can take me on. I'm falling deep, it won't take long. breathe the energy with a bit of Hennessy. Newborn skies and autumn leaves. Take all the chances that we need.
As you saw, I got up and made my cup of coffee, made avocado toast for breakfast, sat down, checked my phone, and saw that Zach sent a message before he left for work today saying, "Made you coffee, it's on the table." And yeah, right next to me was a second cup of coffee that I didn't see at first, but that was really sweet. And so now here that is, my second one. And I'm trying the oatmeal cookie creamer because I've heard good things, and it kind of seems festive, like kind of fall-like. I don't know if oatmeal cookies fall, but it kind of seems like it. I realize this video has been kind of funny because I feel like I've just been like checking in at random times throughout the past like 5 days or so, but sometimes that's fun. So I want to re-emphasize before I end it off that it is so important to take care of yourself and to acknowledge anything that you're feeling and find ways to work through it. You know, prioritize your well-being, however that may look for you. This is your sign. Do it today, do it forever, but start by doing it today. Thanks for joining me on this funny little patchwork of a vlog, but I appreciate you. I'm so glad you're here. Also, today's like the Sunday morning of the Sunday that I'm going to post this, assuming I get it edited. So this is really close to real time. Hey. But I'll see you next time.